If you've been creating content for more than a couple of minutes, you know this feeling right here. I call it the creator doom spiral. And that's when you sit down to shoot your content, you're ready to go, and you can't get it out. Like you're not feeling it that day. Something is not working. So what does everybody do? You run over to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you watch your videos to go get a little inspo. You watch a couple of videos, you think that you're inspired, and you go back and you sit down and you still can't do it. So what do? You start blaming yourself. Am I not that creative? Am I not as good as this person? Do they have some gear that I don't have? Do they have some leg up that I don't have? Are they working with a team? Like, how come I can't do what these guys can do? And that just creates sort of this spiral. And then you go back to not being able to create again. And it's just like you're chasing your own tail. And that's sort of a problem. And so today in the live stream, we had a little thought process. I put everybody on game. And I'm going to give you an exercise that I want you to try. And I really, really want you to jump in the comments and tell me if you got the same results that we got on the live stream today. Now, I went through this with 4 people on the live stream today, myself included. And I was just talking about how, this new style of content that's starting to take off is content where people are just sort of being themselves, being more real. It's not about the overproduced, the over-edit, the sound affected, retention editing, all of that. It's really just basic videos. And so here is the exercise, and I really want you to try this. I'm going to give you 2 options, 5 to 10, okay? I want you to go to your history, and especially if you could do this from your TV, it's even better. Go to your history and look at the last 5 to 10 videos that you watched that are relatively longer videos that aren't directly tutorials, and they're not news. So they need to be either relaxing or entertainment. And there's a reason for this. Now, your niche doesn't have to be relaxing or entertainment. It's just the fact that you could understand what I'm talking about. And when we did this exercise, of course, we got people in the chat talking about they watch Spencer from SB Mowing. I watch Spencer from SB Mowing. If you haven't seen it, it's addictive. My man basically just goes and cuts grass and millions of people watch it. It's kind of crazy. Then I watched this one channel, these adventure guys. Oh my God, my brain just went dumb. Oh my God, I can't think of the channel right now. Anyway, it's a bunch of cousins that go hiking and they go hiking all over the world. And they're super, super, I want to call it action adventure. That might be something else, but I'll put the link in the description. And of course, I watched this guy who's running his cafe in Japan. He's just setting up his shop. He's making coffee, putting the pastries out, putting the signs up. In Japan, you have a sign that says Junbichu, which is getting ready. And then you have a sign that says Egyochu, which is like, I'm open for business. And he's putting the sign, his noren, the little curtain, the double curtain you walk through when you see a Japanese establishment. And the chochin, the lantern, he's just doing his thing, right? He's setting his setup. And, I'm like, yeah, when I'm sitting down to watch content to basically relax my mind, about to be free to the sounds of EPMD, it's not what you think you hear from all of my contemporaries when it comes to YouTube content. It's a bunch of people doing people stuff in a very normal fashion. I watch this family that vlogs. All of them have Osmo Pocket 3s. They just walk around and give you their sort of day in the life as they're going through their daily activities, whether on the road or at home. And it's not the type of vlog content where you're like, look at me, I'm showing off. It's really, they're just talking about their reading or this place that they went to go eat, this work that they're trying to get done, this test that they're studying for, something that's going on in life between them and the rest of the family. It's just really cool stuff. I know I sit down on Sunday sometime and we watch these people farm. We watch people harvesting things. And it's really just people going about their life being people. And I really challenge you to go into your history, especially what you watch on TV. And again, you got to take out the tutorials because that's a different swag. And even if you are a person creating tutorial content, it's still different. And I'm going to explain this in a second. But go and write those suckers down in the list. As a matter of fact, when you sit down on Sunday to watch YouTube at the TV, get your little pad or a Post-it note and write down the videos that you want or make them into a playlist. If you know how to work your Apple TV, you hold the button for a second and then there'll be a thing that says added to a playlist. And I want you to pay close attention to what you want. I want you to watch what you watch. And you're going to find out that the videos you probably consume the most and the videos that you kind of enjoy the most when you're not on your quote unquote, I'm learning how to do something mission, will be normal people doing normal people stuff. I can almost guarantee you it's not the overhyped, over-edited crap that everybody wants you to make. And this is why you're stuck, because you're trying to compete with something that you're not there yet. And that was mind blowing. Like, even with 4 people in the chat, we all had a very similar response. We watched content of just regular people being regular people. And this is good news, because that means if you are a person who's getting into the game right now, you're trying to create content, you can just go back to being you. You don't have to try to be something you ain't. You don't have to try to be an elite presenter. You don't have to try to be an elite speaker. You just got to be you, because people are really looking for that real deal human content. I'm going to keep saying this until I'm blue in the face. And so I gave an example of our homie Gretchen. She has a Eurovan, and she just finished a double cross-country trip. She went all the way to the East Coast and all the way back to the West Coast. And her channel is normally about reading books. So I'm like, Gretch, you live in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. You drive all across the country. You stopped at all these lovely national parks. All you have to do is put those footage together and read your books as a voiceover. Do your book reviews as a voiceover. Do your this mean this. This is what this author was trying to do. You know, give that same context she gives about the books, but then use the B-roll of the beautiful places. And that's the kind of stuff that people will watch while they're sitting at their TV relaxing. And if you look at all these channels that we're watching where there's just people being people, their views are pretty high because people are lonely and they need something on while they're cleaning house or sitting in the thing, trying to get the stress of their day out. So you talk about a way to provide value. You talk about channels you can make without even talking. Go and check those out. Just go and check those out. Anyway, see if you can do that experiment. Put some of yours down in the chat. Of course, you won't be able to put links, but you can put the title of the videos and we could try to search it, or put the name of the creator and we can go to their channel and see what we can find. And this might just be an absolute game changer for where you put your mind when it comes to trying to create content. Because if you're chasing the overproduced people, you're probably not going to like it. Even some of my favorite podcasts are just 2 homies sitting on the couch talking smack. Not overly produced, just good, friendly content. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. I swear I can speak English. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video I think you should watch. And I agree with him.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk.